Hello everybody and welcome back to Mindful SMP. A couple of fun things have happened since you were last here. One is I've been spending a lot of time kind of sorting out the farms. The chicken farm was occasionally breaking when I would log off, and then there was one day I came in here and the golem was gone and there was all these zombies in here and they had broken down my doors. So I've done a lot of little adjustments. I replaced the doors and I have them now so that they're sitting sideways, basically. So right now it thinks the doors are open, and right now it thinks the doors are closed. That way zombies won't come barging in here anymore. The pumpkin farm is still doing its thing, and I'm getting some emeralds there. I've got a couple of farmers who are giving me a pumpkin trade, so we're well on our way to getting emeralds for books. I also have this guy who gives me a mending book for 14 emeralds, and then I have, I think, 8 on each side now, so we'll be able to come up with a whole bunch of really cool trades. I'm still trying to figure out the chicken farm. It is slowly doing its job and all of that, but occasionally I'll come down here and the lava will just be here. Instead of doing the pulse, it will just come out and just sit there. And I'm not sure what is causing that. When I hang out and watch it, it seems to work just fine. I've tried a couple of different circuit configurations and it does the same thing. I come back every once in a while and the lava is just sitting here. So I might have to mess with this a little bit more. I've also been spending a lot of time over at the skeleton farm. By getting a lot of XP and then going over to the enchanting table, I've made a sword that has sharpness 3, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3, looting 3, and mending. I've got a silk touch efficiency 4 pickaxe, and I've got a fortune 2 efficiency 4 pickaxe. Not a lot of other great gear yet, so still working on it. Mindful SMP is sponsored by MC Pro Hosting. If you want to play on a server with friends, you can save 20% by using the code MINDFUL at checkout. To start out today, I want to do a little bit of improvement on the fort. I want to upgrade a couple of things, and I want to do a little bit of landscaping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the wooden top of our outlook and replace it with deep slate. That way I can put the lightning rod on top and it'll guarantee that our wooden fort will be lightning proof. There we have it. We are lightning proof. Around back, I have been growing some netherwort. There we are. And I think I want to dig this up and move this inside. We're going to replace the netherwort with a pond so we can grow sugarcane around it. With all the books I'm going to be needing with the enchanting, the sugarcane's going to come in handy. And I want to move the netherwort downstairs since netherwort doesn't really need light or anything like that. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's like, what happened? Why did it do this? See, that looked right. I'll need to sort it out. I think the next thing I want to do is figure out the tree situation. Right now I've got this big weird oak tree and then a few scattered trees around. I think we can make this look better. So I think I'm going to attempt something that I've never done before, and I'm going to try to make some custom trees. I think I just want a couple of evergreen style trees surrounding the fort. I'm not sure exactly how tall they should be, and I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at this. So I'm just going to start kind of feeling out height and see if I can find a good placement, and then we'll see if we can get some leaves on it and make it look natural. That doesn't look terrible. Use a little bit more massaging, I think. Look from over here. Yeah, it's pretty good for a first tree. And maybe if I do a couple more, it won't look so stark. I mean, it looks like a like a Douglas fir. And trees aren't perfect, of course. That's not bad for a first tree. I'm gonna do a shorter one here, a short one here, and then a couple of taller ones in back. And I'm just going to keep working on that and see how this goes. Yeah, that looks real good. The only thing I'm not thrilled with is this big clump of oak back there. But right behind my base, there's a little bit of a hill, and those trees are just kind of sitting on top of that hill. And if I was to remove them, then it would just be kind of a empty hill. So maybe we should cut down these trees and then do something with this hill. Because then our sight line would look really good, and we might be able to expand a little bit. Oh yeah, that looks so much better with all that green gone. We might even put one more tree back there, just to kind of give it a little bit more depth. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the fort kind of sits in the middle of this evergreen forest. I think that looks really cool. Oh yeah, this looks so good. I added a couple smaller trees, so one there, and one over there, just to give it a little bit more depth. And let's run over here to Wolfo's. Looks great over here. Run across this way. Yeah, looks really, really good. I'm really happy with how those turned out. Just gonna add a few bushes and things around here just to kind of tie that dark green color into the rest of the base here. Sugarcane is coming along. One last change I made is I swapped out our path for deep slate. Mixed in a few bricks and that sort of thing. because I imagine we're going to end up with paths, and I want that to sort of match up. And I think this ties in nicely to our new roofs on the outlooks. Yeah, that looks really good. Well, I'm really happy with what we accomplished today. I think it looks really, really good. Next week, I think we're going to open our first shop, and I have some ideas for that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun. Please like and subscribe if you want to follow along on the adventure, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.